Hello, Indiegogo. We are Venus Optics. 3 years ago, you helped us to bring the revolutionary Laowa probe lens to life. Today, we are back with another breakthrough in the cinematography market. Introducing the world's tiniest anamorphic lenses, Laowa Nanomorph 1.5x Anamorphic Lens Series for Super 35 and Micro Four Thirds sensors. Anamorphic lenses are frequently used by big-budget Hollywood productions to achieve the cinematic widescreen perspective. Oval bokeh, horizontal flares, and shallower depth of field are aesthetics which add a cinematic and artistic touch to your film. Most professional anamorphic lenses are too heavy for run-and-gun shooting and have an unaffordable price tag for today's filmmakers. The compromises of cheaper options on the market are unavoidable, such as variable squeeze while ramping focus, meaning your main actress will get a swollen face in tight shots, and it's impossible to correct in post. Venus Optics has a track record of expanding the boundaries of lens design. These lenses will be no different. We want to make an artistic tool that everyone can afford, not just big-budget productions. We wish to keep the lens small without compromise to the image, so different types of shots are possible. The Nanomorph is only 3.5 inches long, with a 55mm filter thread. Its patented optical structure guarantees a constant 1.5 times squeeze ratio at all focusing distances. This palm-size anamorphic makes a lot of formerly impossible shots possible. Handheld shooting, gimbal shooting, shooting through tight spaces, mounting on a POV helmet, or an FPV drone. Horizontal flares are the most distinct characteristic of anamorphic lenses. The traditional blue flare is excellent in adding a sci-fi, cool vibe on your work. Yet, many filmmakers are asking for alternatives to create a warmer vibe, something more suitable for narrative or day or night scenes. So, in addition to blue flares, we've developed a gorgeous amber flare option, which helps to enhance the storytelling from filmmakers and fit different genres of films. The oval bokeh is another highly sought attribute of anamorphic lenses. We specifically chose a 1.5 times squeeze to balance the size and anamorphic intensity. The 1.5 times Nanomorph renders a more elongated oval bokeh and produces a much stronger anamorphic look than 1.33 times lenses. Most anamorphic lenses are not able to focus really close. We know a thing or two about getting closer to your subject, so Laowa Nanomorph can focus as close as 16.9 inches from the sensor. A much shallower depth of field can now be achieved with the extended focusing range. We will offer the Nanomorph in basically any camera mount you can think of. That includes PL, Canon EF, Canon RF, Sony E, Micro Four Thirds, DJI DL, Fuji X, Nikon Z, L mount. Mounts are user interchangeable as an added benefit for filmmakers who own multiple systems or eventually change cameras. 27mm, 35mm, and 50mm will be available in the first phase, and more focal lengths to come within the year. Anamorphic lenses can now be tiny and light, affordable, and with better quality. It is no longer limited to Hollywood levels of production. Whether you are a professional cinematographer or a creative filmmaker, you can now produce cinematic films without burden. The Laowa Nanomorph will bring you a whole new and pleasing shooting experience. Shoot it anywhere, anytime. Back us now